If you're dealing with a pesky cold sore on your lip or any other part of your body, today we're going to talk about herpes. Yes, I said it. I know that makes people squeam, and more of us have herpes than care to share. So if you are dealing with any type of cold sore on your lip or any other herpes wound on your body, and this includes shingles, I'm going to share with you an amazing resource that you can use immediately to limit the duration, the pain, and that will speed up your herpes healing. Stay tuned for this informative video. As a naturopathic physician, I work with people all the time who are suffering from herpes, and there's a multitude of types. In today's video, we're going to talk about herpes and a topical resource that you can use on any of your herpes wounds, lesions, and this treatment also covers shingles. For all of you new joining us, I'm Dr. Melissa Gallagher. I'm a naturopathic physician. Here on my channel, I talk a lot about health and wellness, tips, resources, and tools from a natural perspective. My focus as a naturopath is to resolve the root cause of illness and disease that you might be dealing with. And today we're talking about herpes, particularly a topical resource that I love to recommend to all of my patients and all of you viewers who might be suffering from really painful outbreaks, either on your mouth, on your body, even in your genital area. And the resource that I love that I'm going to review today is Super Lysine Plus. This Super Lysine Plus is an amazing topical cream that literally has been proven to reduce the duration of any herpes lesions. Today's video is inspired by all of you. I did a year-end review of my channel and was assessing what were the top key search terms that brought many of you new viewers, so thank you and welcome, to my channel. And one of the top searches were shingles treatments and herpes treatments, how to treat a cold sore. If you're curious to watch any of my previous videos, I'll include some links below and up there where you can gain more information about my recommendation for shingles treatments that are mostly internally related. And this time of season, it's stressful, it's a post-holiday impact of the stress of the holidays. This is a time when a lot of people get herpes sores or wounds around the mouth. It also is a big time season when shingles outbreaks occur. And if you have shingles or herpes 1 or herpes 2, there's HSV 1, HSV 2. These two are extremely common in individuals. If you have had a case of chickenpox, the likelihood of you possibly having shingles is great. So these might be resources that you can reference if you don't necessarily have an outbreak right now, but you can always go back to as a resource. So Super Lysine Plus is a topical gel that you apply on your finger, and at the site of where the wound is, you just kind of smear it in wherever it is. It actually functions as a really nice lip balm. This also is impactful for any shingles cases and is highly beneficial for any of the genital herpes that you might be dealing with. So I do want to mention there are tons of taboos about herpes and having a herpes infection and being tested and thinking, oh my God, my life is coming to an end. The reality is there are a lot of individuals with HSV1 and or HSV2. One of the misnomers about herpes is that if you have herpes 1, which is usually what we consider like cold sores or a herpes outbreak around the lips, it just doesn't necessarily contain itself there. We actually can find it on all areas of the body. We can even find this in the genital region because there's a lot of sexual transmission there. So I'll leave that for your fabulous imaginations. But the reality is that either of these, as well as shingles, they're all in the pox virus. And generally the pox virus will strike when your immune system's at its lowest. Tends to be around cold and flu season, stressful periods of life, major changes in your lifestyle or abrupt changes to diet and whatnot. Generally, the new year is the time when I get a lot of calls and I get a lot of interest from viewers and patients curious about how to resolve herpes. What I have found is that by utilizing the Lysine Plus Cream in conjunction with the Lysine Plus tablets, and I've detailed these in multiple videos, this is a powerful resource at your fingertips to help you combat herpes. I'm going to share with you what is in the product. There's beeswax, calendula, that's a reducer of inflammation. There's echinacea, that is an immune booster of your skin. There is a gum benzoin tincture. There's honey. Honey's very healing for the skin. There's golden seal. That's an immune booster. It has lysine. Lysine has been proven to reduce and limit the extent of outbreaks. And there's also manuka, which is tea tree oil, and olive fruit oil, bee propolis extract, vitamin A, a very beneficial vitamin A, vitamin D3, as well as zinc. This is a really powerful punch in one single resource. I'm going to share with you how to apply this. What I first recommend before you apply this is to grab a little apple cider vinegar cotton ball, soak your cotton ball in apple cider vinegar, and while I know it might be a little painful, apply it to the area, the impacted area. This applies for any outbreak on the face, the body, with shingles, any of the genital herpes. Apply the swab of apple cider vinegar. Once that dries, and I know there might be a little pain, but I promise it'll be beneficial. In conjunction with this, you're going to have speedy recovery. The most impact is when you get the tingle or tinges or the nervy pain. Sometimes there's a lymphatic involvement where you kind of know, you feel like you're coming down with a flu. Sometimes people will get fever and then get that tingy pain, nervy pain. What you want to do is grab your apple cider vinegar and then start applying liberally multiple times a day this cream. And I promise you, we can actually prevent a blister. We can prevent the major outbreak. Sometimes we can move it straight through to just a little redness, a little crusting, and boom, you're off and running back to normal life. This is one of my favorite resources. That's an over-the-counter resource for combating herpes. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. It totally does help the YouTube algorithm. For whatever reason, they are not really promoting natural health content. So I'm grateful if you were to share this as well. And I hope you will also subscribe to my channel. For that, I'm grateful and I look forward to seeing you on Friday's video.